funny because I haven't been in a studio in such a minute that I'm sorry, I gotta tweak this camera because this shit just did some bullshit. Hold on. You know, when kids come next to camera equipment, man, it always gets a little crazy. So let's just get that right in order. Yeah, got you. So, listen, I got, you know what I mean? It's, when you're coming off that little something. Right now, I got the fan on above me, but I'm going to turn it off in a minute because I was moving around a little hot. Shout out to Shami Got I don't know if can somebody tell me the last time I was here? Because this is the MO that I've, been on, but, my daughter was over here and she likes to play around with my equipment here and, twist everything up. But salute to everybody. We moving around. Yes, this is the shades that I had on today, so if you see me in public today, it's what I look like. I know it has been a minute because I forgot where my buttons are. I'm literally like, damn, it's been a little minute. It's been a little minute. But salute to everybody, man. I hope you're good. I hope everybody is straight today. I was in Queens, New York today, man. Boy. Okay, I feel good. I got approached today. Now, I know a lot of you men that really suffer because you really want to be a bitch, right? You know what I mean? But it does. It's not a woman approaching you. It's really back in the day. Okay, just get a few. Oh, this is my guy. Let me leave this message back. Yes. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you, bro. I'm definitely on that. I believe they close at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, but I'll be there. So, excuse me. So, shout out to, number one, let me give a special shout out because there's a couple of special deliveries here. Number one, a very important person bought my daughter a beautiful gift. This is a gift that I got on my face right now. These Versace. The B mindset does have its privileges, but I want y'all to know that everything that you put into this, it comes back. And these Versace shades and my hair getting done, it was crazy today. So let me tell you what happened, right? So I'm way out there deep in Queens, like in the 200s. That's like, this is one of my phones or whatever. So, very nice community. When I see communities, I see a lot of single women. God damn. A lot of single women, fellas. So I personally look at it differently. If there's a lot of single women, the imagination usually goes far. So a lot of you men, I'll give you an example. You may look at a woman on porn and imagine yourself with her. Me, I like to see shit realistic and see women in person and say, God damn. But again, everybody's different. You know what I mean? Some things may work for you. That's what works for me. So this big, large community, beautiful grass, beautiful, just a lot going on, right? And I'm looking around and I'm just like, damn, like this is a nice place to, parking in Queens is a little rough. Parking in Queens is a little rough, but, at least on a respectful level, it's rough, but it's also very, very worth it when, because the communities are very nice. It's a lot of different cultures out there. Queens, New York, I'm telling you. Now, so me and the Asian dude is outside, right? We taking care of business on the phone, trying to get shit together. He's a tech guy. So we're outside talking or whatever. So I seen this one sister, and she's walking down the walkway, right? Now, me and him, we was trying to just get a seat because we're trying to take care of phone stuff, tech stuff, and everybody's out there cutting the grass or the landscapers out. And as you know, grass cutters are very annoying, very loud, whatever. So we had to keep moving spaces or whatever. So the sister, this is what I like about them sisters, boy. Sisters hit on you quick. See, if that was a Karen situation, Karen situations, they're more like nosy and, Karen wants to say something, but Karen doesn't know how to say something, right? So check what happened. Now, sisters, this is good. It's good if you hit on a man. Nothing wrong with that. Even in today's mode, a hit is cool because you just hitting on a person. You ain't really stepping or approaching the person. So she says, I think, she mentioned, we was on the floor because, we sitting, there's parking spaces, like private parking spaces. So we sitting on the edge, my big ass, yes. Sitting on the edge, thank God I can still get up, you know what I mean? So we're sitting on the edge of the sidewalk. So he's Asian, they flexible, they sit down, I'm sitting down too. So the sister shot, and her shot was something to the effect of us sitting down, and then she said, I like your bun, the bun in my hair. And I noticed she had a bun too. She just had her hair freshly done or whatever. I said, oh, I like your bun. She said, that's why I said it, you know what I mean? So I told her, anyway, she's like, oh, that's my neighbor or whatever. So I was like, yeah. I said, that's my man. Then I said, he's the tech guy. She said, oh, you know how to fix computers? So we talking, whatever. So she was like, people are real mean these days. And I said, you know what? They are. She said, as long as we got this asshole in office. I said, yeah, but it's a good thing we got this asshole in office because trust me when I tell you, we need this because people need to go to the bottom before they get to the top. She was like, I guess you're right. So she threw that out there. She kind of knew my energy. She tested my energy because I could have been a Trump supporter. So I told her, look at 9/11, shit was a mess before that. And then everybody started loving each other. Remember when the American flag was about loving each other? Now it's about KKK and all that bullshit. So nice looking though, you know what I'm saying? But you know me, I'm always looking for content and shit like that. You know what I mean? So thick too, nice, like nice, you know what I mean? So my mind, I'm like, all right, well, so she said, okay, take care. I said, yeah. I said, he'll give you my number. And she said, well, I could get in there. She was one of them sisters. Like, I'm not gonna wait for you to give this number. Like, we could do it now. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then she takes my number, then she's like, oh, let me take your number, then I'll give you mine. Then she said, hold on, let me take a picture. You don't mind? I said, yeah. She said, I guess this is the thing. She want to know who's calling. I said, that's pretty cool. What's your name again? Oh, you forgot my name? I said, I did, but I'm bad with names, whatever. And, and my beautiful community, man, beautiful. This the type of community you want to park your car, chill at night, definitely a good place to creep at. God damn. So, we was tripping or whatever, but nothing, but it was all good. Then And that was it. And, you know, thirsty man, what would a thirsty man had did? He would have called her like, oh, you want to hang out? No. See, guys, you got to take sex out the equation. Don't even think like that. That's a connection. You don't know who this woman knows. You know what I mean? She could probably give me a damn 100,000 view video. You just don't know. She clearly got shit on her mind. She's connecting. It was almost as if she listens to the acts and the thing. You know, mind you, she doesn't know anything to my knowledge about this, right? And I had my shades on. So what's just crazy is I had these on. And these came from a member. A member bought these gifts. You know what I mean? A member bought this particular gift. And it was funny because people listen, and when they contribute, I guess it was the motive. Like, I'm gonna start being outside with shades because I noticed that shades, not the power side of it, but a brother told me recently, he said, there was one thing he told me, like, oh, keep your grass cut low so you can see the snakes. And then he also told me, you know, always wear shades because you could see the bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's so true. But she was able to do all that, man. It was just pretty. But shout out to the sister. She kept it moving. I didn't feel she was thirsty. She definitely had it going on. And you may be seeing her soon. Goddamn. Shout out to Queens. So it was love. And I love a community where I see, you know, sisters and brothers in there and shit like that. So that part was super dope. Moving along, I want to share something. So we doing something different now, right? So this came in the mail today. I just really received it, and you're probably watching right now, right? So if you're watching right now, I want you particularly, sister, because I know you're watching. I want you to understand this, right? And I want you to understand the mentality of true communication. From this point on, I don't want to talk on the phone with just anybody that I know we don't get along with. If there's uncertainty, non-consistency, right? I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more because I feel as if we are not connecting. I'll give you an example. If you were over here in this studio and we got along and we vibed out and we did live streams together, whether you showed your face or not, you know who I'm talking to. And we did good here. And you went back over there home and you wigged out on me, we could no longer talk on the phone ever again. Ever. Because our connection is in person. Now, when you're in the studio or wherever, you're in my life, right? You're part of something. I don't give a, listen, anybody that makes it into this studio, unless you wasn't invited, right? If I open the door into this studio, you came here as a guest, I cherish that, right? So if I cherish you as a guest, I shared you with my home. Now, this may not be where I physically live, but it's still, you know what I mean? Still my home, right? So if I shared these things with you and you know who you are, we got to use a different concept. We're in 2026. We may not be able, because some people say, why do people bring things to social media? So you can hear it. Jay-Z hears everything that Dame Dash talks about because he's on the internet. Can he call him directly? No. But he's going to hear him. Whether he's going to hear what he says. He's listening to everything he's saying. Okay? He can't help it. Here, I'm trying to do something that I should have did a long time ago. WhatsApp messages that we're consistent with, DMs, there's a few people that we're consistent with, right? So if it's a consistent thing that we're doing, then this doesn't apply to you, right? But if it's something that we don't get along with, there has to be a point of me saying what went wrong. Because when you're here, it's like anybody else. Let me give you a better example, right? So I have a family member. This particular person can't bring nothing to me in person. When she goes home, that's when she loses it. It's something about people when they go home with me. I don't know if it's a mindset because they heard a video that I talked on. I don't know what it is, but I am losing friends left and right when they do this. There's something about y'all when you're here and we share this up close and personal thing, not only at the studio, but in my life. But now you allow this element and you take things to heart and you use it against me. So now you shut down, you change, I don't know, your attitude for whatever reason, because something happened. And then you go cuckoo. Now you don't realize this. This has a lot to do with you going back home. Now I get it, and we're gonna get to that. I get it. Black women are known to have nasty attitudes. Yeah, that comes from us. I mean, I get it. We're fucked up, right? Most black women are into black men, and most black men can't give you what you want. So that develops an attitude. I don't know what happened, but in the process of this, the women were becoming somewhat rejuvenated to a point because they started realizing why this was causing. But in the process of this, and I'll get to that, the men became the bitch with an attitude. Still in all, there's still men, shout out to MS, that's suffering, women that's suffering with this attitude. So if you're in front of me and we're getting along and you get home, it's your home site is fucking you up. Something over there is keeping you in the dungeon. That's what it is. There's something keeping you in the dungeon at home. I don't know if it's a mice in there. I don't know if it's your cat. I don't know if it's the air. I don't know if something is fucking you up when you come home. It's sort of like going on a vacation, right? And you feel good, and then you get home and everything else bothers you. This particular special person sends me this gift for my daughter for her birthday, right? I'm gonna open this up. Right? Because just in case it blows up in my face, right? Y'all. So we're going to open the gift up live. Okay? We're not going to put an address up because the address is on the other side. Very special person. I love her. Don't get it fucked up. But one flew over the cuckoo's nest, and I guess that's me. I flew over that motherfucker. Fuck that. Y'all see, a lot of y'all sisters, y'all got these niggas fucking making y'all crazy, and y'all blame me. It's your bum-ass fucking boyfriend, the bum-ass nigga that you had a baby with, your bum-ass fucking father, deceased or alive, and you take it out on me. And I'm the only one that got your back. I'm not gonna throw your personal shit out there. You know this. Okay, so we're gonna go live with this, all right? For darling, god damn. Now, I'm not gonna open this up. Well, as a parent, I gotta check this stuff out. You know, you know what I mean? You know, not everybody gets this access, but this particular, you know what I mean? So this is cute. I don't want to open this up because I want Darling to open this up. So Darling is my daughter. That's her nickname. That's my darling. Okay. We had an individual that bought her a beautiful T-shirt. And it said, darling. That was the illest shit I seen. And she wore it February, last Friday or Friday about a week ago? It'll be a week tomorrow. My brother-in-law picked up this new Range Rover. She wore it there. I sent the person the video, the picture of it, and she disappeared. Crazy. Nate, what happened? Everything was good here. See, It's one thing if we're debating here, we don't get along here. Family members that talk to me about other family members, and then they go home and then they got a problem with me. It's fucking crazy. So what I've learned is accessibility is key. If you get along with me one-on-one, you can't have the privilege and have my phone number and we don't get along there. Now, again, this doesn't go to everybody because some people are just good across the board. Some people I'm just good with. I could tell somebody that leaves a message on Instagram and then I could tell them, yo, hit me on WhatsApp because, it's easier. I just love WhatsApp better. And it loses its momentum. Sometimes it can because they're comfortable and we're comfortable where it works. Then you have an individual that may have ruined that and then I block them. You understand? Because there's a line of people coming into this accessibility. Look what I just met today. I didn't look for her. I was minding my business. You understand? So just imagine if I'm out here trying. I'm in a community, low key. It's the middle of the day. Niggas is at work. We could rack a whole bunch of people. But anyway, back to the situation at hand. This is the first part of the gift from my daughter, right? Wow, for darling. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, so there's 2 gifts for darling right here, right? Wow. This is a big deal. It's a lot more in this box, man. And this is the thing about these sisters. Y'all got so much to give and y'all wear it out on that shithole. And then when you got a nigga that loves you and appreciates you and protects you, you let that mind fuck with you, man. Just communicate with me one-on-one. It's worth the ticket. You buy the ticket, I buy the ticket, it's worth it. Another gift for darling. God damn. 3 gifts. Before I get to that shithole and let you know how much of a feminine bitch he is, this is hitting my heart right now. Let's go in the box again. For mom. For my mother. Now you know a nigga getting weak here. You know a nigga getting weak here. All right. There's 2 significant. This is very significant right here. I've had people that never even been into the studio and, hey, Nate, this is for darling. You know, it feels good when you know your value and you put on all this work, this hard work that I do, putting out all these streams, all of these streams. And this is the appreciation. This is real. This is for my mom. It's not done. There's cards in here. These sisters don't mind spending, especially when it's worth it. For mom again. Now listen, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if this is for my mother or my wife. So I gotta confirm that. But it says for mom, so it's probably my daughter's mother. Well, you know what I mean? Our daughter's mother, right? I don't know. I don't think it's my daughter's grandmother. I don't know, but we'll find out. Look at this. This is not stopping. $4 another gift. This is crazy. See, fellas? You see? Make the connection, make the impression. It goes further. This is really serious. This is a big deal. Look at the 3 cards in here for dad, for darling, for mom. Okay, so this is probably for my wife. For darling again. This is I can't believe this whole box is, hold on. For Dad, oh my God. This is for me. Wow, this is, see fellas, you see, listen to me, black man. You stick with me, you'll never have a problem getting a woman and keeping a woman ever in your life. I promise you that. I told the black women, they got their blueprint already. Don't worry about them, they good. Stick with me. You will never, ever have an issue getting a woman in your life. I guarantee that. We're gonna open that one up. Another gift for Dad. God damn. Good Lord. It's a special moment, ladies. Special moment here. Okay. All of that in this box. This is a big deal. Yeah. Hold on, I'm doing a live stream. I'll be right back. So, I'm trying to hold it together, okay? I'm not trying to cry right now. I'm trying not to. For Dad. Okay. Let me see if I can read this to y'all. Wow, there's a lot of thought put in these gifts. A lot. There's so much thought put in this gift. Let me see if I could share it. Look at this. This is a big deal. There's a lot of thought put in this gift. A lot of thought. The same thought that was put in with this person that bought me the chair that I'm sitting on. See, it validates what I'm doing. So we're not finished with the women, but now the man, forget it. Wait till I finish with y'all. Wow. Look at that. Put Nate, made a custom card. I hope you're getting to enjoy the goodies. There is enough to share. LOL. Keep growing, keep shining, and always follow your dreams. Keeping you and your family in my prayers. Take care and thank you for encouraging so many people. I almost said her name. Listen, I lost a mother-in-law last month. Prior to that, we had people that came here a week before her transition. Had a wonderful time. Fantastic. Got home over there to the West Coast, dumped on me. Thank you, Eric. You know how special this is? Let me tell you the most meaningful part of this. Handwritten card. Handwritten. No meme, a card. There's a lot of thought put into this, man. A lot of thought. And I love you. Thank you. I cherish the moment. I cherish these. I cherish this. I let mom open hers up, and I let, you know what I mean? Fellas, before I tear your ass, let's see what goes on here, because we're going to share one of these gifts now, just in case I die in this motherfucker. Y'all have seen it. Well, he did eat this. This may sound like, look at this. What's in this special box here? God damn, hold on. What's in here? Hold on. Okay. Oh my God, this is where anxiety comes from. That's what y'all call it, anxiety. So we're gonna crack this box open like a little, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what says for Dad. Just in case Aunt Matey's on this bitch. We'll find out. Wow. Contains cannabis, brownies. God damn. You see, black man, when you lay the law down on a black woman, without the attitude though, you can't, none of that bitch shit, right? No bitterness, nobody gives a fuck about nobody wanting you. But when you lay the law down, baby boomer style, just remember there's nowhere else for her to go. Everything out here is garbage, is shit out here. You're gonna be unforgotten. I don't care if she lives in Israel. If she goes crazy over there, you got nothing to do with that. However, what you need to guard is your access. Your accessibility is what you guard. Because remember, the average nigga is accessible, but a real nigga is not. Whether she turns away from you, whether you turn away from her, she's gonna suffer. I've heard from 3 ex-girlfriends. 2 was in 2 days in a row. Not one time did we talk about sex. No reminiscing or no bullshit, because I know what's going on. All you got to do is listen. Don't give advice. Don't put yourself on a pedestal like you whatever. You'd be surprised. You probably saved her from doing something bad to her husband. We got the cannabis brownie. These are my favorite. And we gonna try it right now. So, get this little package open here. And these shits are sealed to the core. Damn. All mine. Hold on. Damn. This shit's no joke. Can't open that shit up. I need a knife. Okay. Made by the person. She made these. Okay. I'm just sharing my gift. That's what a gift's about. We sharing it, right? We sharing it, ladies and gentlemen. We sharing this. So we're going to take a taste. We're going to take a bite. Wish me luck. I pray. It's called Dope Brownies. Dope Brownies. So let's take a little taste of that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. And it got nuts in there. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing special than sharing a gift and receiving one. Now, this shit may have me fucked up in the next 20 minutes, but I'm telling you right now, these are the illest damn cannabis brownies I've ever had in my life. Sister, let me talk to you before I get on with this live stream. Come closer. Let me talk to you a little closer. I want you to hear me out, okay? You're never a stranger here, right? You're not a stranger here, okay? We don't do this. Whatever's going on over there, I get it. Sometimes we come home. Some people don't want to be in their home. Some people don't want to live Some people don't want to live. You know what I'm saying? But this is the mode that I do in life. I don't cut people out of my life. I cut access. If you've been in my home, you don't need the phone anymore. Come visit. Because if we have an issue on social media and that's our foundation, we don't really got shit. But when there's a mode of you knowing that you have been around me, this is how we connected, we don't need that. It's almost like if I know a friend for 40 years and we don't get along on phones, debates about politics, that person we can't talk on the phone anymore. Because he knows where I live. I know where he lives. And if he has a problem, he could come talk to me. Now remember, if I cut the communication off, he gotta, yo, bro, what's good? What's poppin', nigga? I've been calling you, everything okay? Yeah, everything is good, nigga, but I see that when we face to face, we don't have these problems. We don't debate about politics. We don't go left. It's when I'm in your house. It's when I'm on the phone with you. It's when we go through WhatsApp and I'm sharing bullshit or you share. No, that shit is breaking families and everybody up. If you are in my face and we never had a debate or an argument, and you go back home and you go crazy, nigga, that's your fault, not mine. Sister, interaction is important. Men are trying to figure it out, women are trying to figure it out. Everybody's different. Not everybody should have your phone number. And not everybody should be in your house. You got people that y'all just get along on the phone and in person, they annoy you, right? Let's build this and let it be known right now. If there's an issue, come here to the studio. I thank you for your gifts. And we ain't finished because my daughter still got to open her, my wife got to open up hers. These are enormous gifts. I couldn't wait to get home to grab this box when my uncle told me the box was there. Thank you. And we'll come back to that because I got to let this goddamn weed get inside of me. Okay? All right, shithole, let's go. We'll get back to that. Thank you. Thank you for realizing this. So that's the intro. You know, we're having something that's not being addressed. And I'm noticing that it's becoming a bad problem, not just with black men, it's becoming a problem with men. And I know that there's this new growth of the zestiness. You know, on the way here, I had a guy that was driving on my ass. I had a car driving on my ass, and I looked at the rearview mirror, I said, it's a woman. Okay, whatever. You know, let her go around. It's a woman. I expect that from her. What I hate to see is a fucking man with road rage, right? Because you know road rage is very feminine. Women have road rage, not a man. A man's not supposed to have road rage. That's only pussies do that, right? So the guy was on my ass, driving all close. I rolled the window down and said, go. The way I say go, I already know it. Because number one, I know what's ahead of me. He doesn't know. And the red light's going to catch, he's going to look like a dick. But this is all day, especially in New York. Now, years ago, women were the ones that had road rage, right? Okay. Men now are more zestier. Men are very zesty. And what's happening right now, the roles have reversed. I don't know if y'all notice right now, the black woman with an attitude, BWA, that's some NWA shit. Then we had niggas with attitude back in 91. Remember that? Okay. Niggas with attitude was a good thing. That's attitude. Like, that's persona. You in charge, you stand tall. Now we got niggas with an attitude. There's a lot of men right now, and I hope you're listening, you know. You walk around with an attitude, you talk about everybody else's life, your wife ain't fucking you. You're going through a fucking pre-divorce, but you want to be in everybody else's business. You shut down. We get on group texts, you don't respond. So now you got a worse thing happening, because now back in the days when a man was getting old, which like 40 years old, right? Once he starts getting the 30s or 40s, that fucking menopause bullshit starts, right? So men start going through a life change. It's not the same menopause like a woman. It's a mental thing with a man. Because now when there's a papping, he gets more feminine. To work this off, he's supposed to build up his masculinity by, applying himself, right? When a woman is acting feminine, so he says, right? Because that's what she is. She's a woman, right? By nature. He's supposed to smooth that out. Now what's happening now is the men have an attitude. He blocks you. He doesn't call back. Some of y'all saying, what is it, Nate? When the guy, leaves a woman on red, or the guy calls back like 2 weeks later or a month later. And you see, this is what's happening. That's a feminine male. That's not a man. You can't be a man when you have a feminine trait, right? In other words, if you're a real man, you're going to stand up to business and tell a woman, listen, I ain't like what you did. I really ain't appreciate what you said last night. Now I want an apology. You don't give me an apology, I ain't going to fuck with you. Y'all, these niggas don't do that no more. What he does is his wife is giving him the problems at home, and now he fucking acts like a bitch to others boys. That's what we living in right now. I got a bro that I used to look up to, man. I hope he's listening. I always looked up to him as the brother I didn't have. And I just got a reliable source telling me, nigga, first and foremost, brother, you married a woman that was gay. You forced yourself onto her, which is very feminine of you. She's more of a man than you. She likes what I like. She like what you like. Instead of just having fun with her, you fucking want to marry her. So you marry her. You raise her kids. You make, y'all have kids together, all the above. You got a good looking facade, but you're miserable. And how you exploit your misery is you shut down. 2, 3, sometimes 6 months you don't call. The longer a nigga don't call, it's like a bitch. They build shit in their head. That's what a bitch do, right? That's what a nigga do now. The nigga took the fucking role. The further apart, you build things in your head, right? That's what a woman does. Well, I figured I didn't hear from you in 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, months. Right. If she gets on some masculine shit, she was supposed to call and say, yo, we good? What's going on? I haven't heard from you, but he's a bitch. He's not gonna respond. But anyway, this same nigga for years, I always looked up to him. He did something weird recently, and I finally realized it. And when he's emotional, when things are good, he good. When things are bad, he shuts down. Don't fuck with his friends, very evasive on conversations, but wants to get into yours. All the attributes of what women do. Now, mind you, I just went through a weekend of talking to two out of the 3 exes, two, back to back, Saturday and Sunday. I understand why they were calling. I understand the expression. I didn't judge them because we all need people to talk to. Most men would have ran with the fact, oh, yo, probably their marriage is fucked up, yada, yada. No. It doesn't mean that. It's called communication. We all need to do that. My boy's thing is this. I thought everything was all good until one of his sources told me, he getting a divorce. The nigga was homeless. She put him out. I said, big bro, I said, nah, you ain't talking about big bro. Yeah. You didn't know that? You talk about bro that get on us and this, that, and the, yo, that shit hurt me, man. You know what hurt me the most? Because his mindset and his opinions I value. Same way how y'all value my opinions, right? The crazy thing is, I never wanted to ever believe that he was a henpecked because he was so masculine to us, but he was a slave to that lesbian. I didn't look for none of this. It came to me. It always does. Everything comes to me, right? Everything. Especially when you're not looking for it. So the moral of the story is, this is an individual I don't want to talk to on the phone anymore. Because all he wants to do is get into my business, measure up what's going on, society shit. We doing this, we doing that. Bro, everything you did, I done already. I did that in the 90s. I was traveling in the 90s. You know what I mean? Owning cribs in the 90s. That's all that shit you doing is all good, but I've been there, done that. I've been with the same woman for over 20 plus years. Nothing new. But to you, you feel you have a lot to show to me. So this is the way I got to communicate with you now, just in case you could read me and say, well, you know what? This is what it is. Because we can't have the conversations on the phone anymore because you worse than a bitch with an attitude. I can't deal with that. That's feminine. We men, at least I am. I'm the one that pulls up to your crib, nigga. If I'm in this particular section of the, you know where you live, I pop up, yo, what's going on? But all you want to do is talk society shit, bro. I'm not impressed by none of that. I have all the shit you have and more, and I'm still not impressed by it. It is mine. What's impressive to me is you as a man say, yo, bro, shit is wrong. How are you living in my community, nigga, for 2 weeks because your wife put you out and you ain't even tell a nigga? How's your family living around me for all these years and you ain't even tell a nigga? Like, what are we doing? From my experience, there's more men crashing out on social media. There's more men bitter on social media, which causes more men in real life to be the same way. The men are getting worse. The roles have reversed. Black man, I am truly ashamed of you. You're getting worse and worse than that. You rather go and get addicted to porn rather than just being real and trying to get a real woman. But you want to try to impress me with the lies. Nah, I ain't got to cheat my wife. Nigga, come on, stop it. Don't you know the number one game, you never force love? You can't change anybody. If you a player, you don't marry a woman that's a lesbian. You're supposed to have fun with that. Preferably, you want to be with the damn, the butch one. You want to be with the stud because the stud gonna get you more pussy anyway. The feminine one, she gonna fall in love with everything you want. The stud's gonna pull everything. Her swag, her presence, all the above. But the point of the matter is, why am I communicating with you, telling you everything going on in my life, nigga, when all you do is hide everything? So my accessibility with you calling is almost giving you a bridge that you don't use. Gmail just took away an email that I don't use anymore. They took away a phone number. You don't use it, we taking this shit. We gonna give it to somebody else. Right. But you know where I live, my brother. If you really needed me, you would knock on that door, that ring bell and say, yo, you heard from Coy? If you heard I was missing, nigga, you gonna fuck around and hit that door. Yo, I seen this car, but you understand where I'm coming from? I expect a woman to do that. I do. And even though it's disingenuous, it's a little fucked up, I expect that from a girl. I don't expect that from a man. Moving along, it's another brother. Brother, you're married. You're a passport, bro. Online, and you talking about it. We were friends, but you allowed that social media shit to get inside. You build things up in your head, and then when we have a debate, you get personal with me. Now, if I get personal with you, you're gonna want to commit suicide. Believe me, it happens. Every time I get personal with somebody, they're gonna kill themselves. Guaranteed. You don't want to fucking play with me. I warned you about this. Think I've been in your home. I know your moms, I know your wife, I know your kids. This is not about no murder shit. This is about you. For you to avoid killing yourself, it's probably best that you look at it this way. We don't have a relationship on social media. We don't have a relationship on a phone. Our relationship is when I'm up in your crib, or you at mine and there's a barbecue in the thing. You know what I mean? We don't have a relationship when we go back out into the media world and you jump on a live stream and get personal. Because if I get personal with you, what's going to end up happening is, first of all, your wife's going to leave you. Either embarrassment, because she probably don't want to catch AIDS. You got to think about that. See, the zestiness that you do as a man, bitches do that. That's what girls do. Girls throw shit in each other's face. That's why bitches don't, that's why women don't, this is why women are catty and they don't trust girls, because girls throw shit in each other's face. They take in like they close to you. I expect the woman to do that. That's what women do. That's why we lie to them. Because if she's going to throw shit up in my face, let her throw a whole bunch of lie to her any fucking way. But you're a man. Don't even act like it. Just be one. Fuck acting like it. We don't need no more actors. We need the motherfucker to really be a man. Okay? I've known you for over 40 fucking years, nigga. I know too much personal shit about you. Please. When you came up in here and you was talking shit, nigga, I blocked you. I said, I don't want to embarrass you like this. Not for the crowd, because they don't know who you are. Nobody gave a fuck who you are. It's the fact that I know where you live. And you know where I live. At least one of the places. Right? You know what I mean? Sometimes a man has to say, man, I'm sorry, man, I was wrong. So I seen you face to face. You said, oh, you gonna let me, you probably, are you mad at me or something? I said, well, brother, why don't you just say, man, because I know you was raised by your mother. I know you didn't have a father. And I know that's if I didn't have a father in my life at that young, I probably would have killed myself. But the fact that your mother probably kept you going, you had that feminine push, that was a good look. Because not having a father in his life, nigga, is incomplete. That's an incomplete human being. But I can't identify with that because I had one. And you didn't. So I'm going to give you a little pass for it. But come to me this way and say, yo, man, I'm sorry for what I did. I was wrong. And I'm going to say, you know what, man? That's a real man right there to come and say that. Just say sorry. You niggas don't know how to do that. You perpetuate your issues, you put shit on, you shut down, you're gone every 6. You know that, don't you know that's a mental illness, nigga, to see a man acting like that? Pussy. You gotta think about it like that, my brother. You broke bread in my crib, my brother. You been around my family, nigga. You been around my mother-in-law. The same food you ate, nigga, we all ate together. I've been in your house. I never put none of your personal shit out in the street. You did. You did. You talk about it. You know what I mean? Oh, you said about the passport? But bro, you have a channel on that. That's your thing. If we friends, if we men, it's okay, man. Don't wait till I'm in a box to show your respect. Because the only people that go to funerals is people that's guilty. When you're in regret, you go visit somebody. Well, I gotta pay. I don't gotta pay respect if I know what I did with a person. You pass away, nigga. Now I'm not going to your funeral. I don't have to. We could probably go to the memorial, but I'm not showing up at your funeral. There's no regret here. But you'll show up in mine. Keep that in mind. You'll get the information on that. And you'll have all the positive things and the great memories, the things we should have talked about when I was here. But now we allow this social media to make you a pussy, like it made most of you niggas pussies. See, the problem with a lot of y'all men, y'all made that woman run you. You probably got to ask permission. Well, I ain't got to ask that from my wife. You probably don't, but you got to ask her from that fucking whole bag. Somebody controls you. If your wife don't control you, there's going to be some pussy that controls you because you're zesty. We went to high school together, nigga. You've been trying to get pussy since we've been in high school. How long we been out of high school, bro? Come on now. I can't help it. Anywhere I go, I'm going to get a compliment, nigga. I get that at least once a fucking day. It could be a nigga to say, goddamn, big bro, something. You can't be me. But you be around me, nigga, you probably fuck half of the bitches out here. You got to think about it like that. So your problem is with yourself because you're not manly. You busy dragging a woman because you want a prostitute. What part of the game is that, bro? Come on, you know we came up a prostitute. Y'all niggas is taking vacation time and going to hotels and visiting these nasty, dirty bitches and fucking them raw, eating they pussies and everything, coming back talking about, God damn it, like you got a cigar in your mouth. You live near the Verrazano Bridge, nigga. You never thought about jumping that bitch? The femininity with the black male is increasing. Moving along, another shithole. Number one, let me talk. I love you, bro, but your bitch is ugly. Uglier than a motherfucker. You know, I know she's ugly, and you know she's ugly. But that's all you can get. You have a baby from her. You know the baby ain't yours. Looks nothing like you. Not because the baby's darker skinned and you're fucking pale. It's because she's married already. But you stuck your dick inside of her. You fell off since you've been with her. And when shit didn't go your way, when shit don't go your way, you come back to me and fucking pour your feelings out. Why don't you tell her, listen, you don't get this right, I'm fucking out. It wouldn't be me. All the shit y'all niggas is going through from marrying lesbian bitches to having a wife that don't give a fuck what you do, but you want a whore to have a wife on the side, to sticking your dick in ugly foreign bitches, then y'all turn it on me. I expect women to do that. The woman that bought these gifts, I expect her to do that. The woman that bought this chair, I expect them because I know there's a whole different situation going on, pre-menopause, a whole bunch of other shit. What's going on, black man? You can't be around me when your woman's in charge. Period. You can't be around me, nigga, when pussy controls you. You can't. Because anytime there's going to be an issue, you're going to do what she would do. Shut down. Now, you brought this ugly ape to the fucking crib. You said she needed to speak to me. She didn't say shit. I stood there for 20 fucking minutes. She said nothing. I left my wife there, told you to work on that. Let's come on, brother. Man to man, but man to boy. You done told me a pussy's garbage. You fucked this ugly, you fucking this ugly prostitute that got better pussy, but at least you're fucking somebody else. I like to see the fact that if she catches motherfucking any damn fucking disease, it's gonna be from that prostitute you fucking. You know the one you sent me the video with, the picture with. You know old girl's name. I know her fucking name. You know I've Snapchat that fucking number too. You went over to her. She has an issue with me. How does she have an issue with me, nigga? I don't know her. Oh, femininity. I forgot. You probably had pillow talk with her, told her a whole bunch of shit about me, but you forgot what I know about you. Now, I told you, God works in mysterious ways. Rejection is God's protection. God protected you that day. Because if she had told me anything, I would have been like, well, who told you that? It had to be you. Because she don't know me. Where's she getting the information from? Because the conversation I recorded last night, you just told me that you fucked that damn prostitute. Remember that bitch you told me you spent $1,000 for, that ugly bitch? I never paid a bitch $1,000 to fuck no bitch, nigga, ever. If I ever tricked on a whole nigga, it was nothing over $100 fucking dollars, nigga. That was probably across the seas. Okay? You had your first threesome, nigga. I put you on. You fucked them 2 bitches in Jersey, nigga. You lost your virginity, nigga. Who brought the 2 girls there when you and your father had to do a fucking orgy with them 2? He couldn't even fuck the bitch because he seen you there. Who put that together, nigga? Me. We didn't have to do that shit over the seas. Who did it? How'd you lose your virginity, nigga? Did you tell her that? Did you tell her you fucked 2 grown women in Jersey City because your uncle put you on? No. She just perpetuated the hate. So you went up there like a sucker, poured your heart out with a whole bunch of other bullshit, and then you gonna act like we forgot it. Well, again, feminine male. I expect her to do that. That's what women do. You know, women, she know I'm selling drugs. She cut coke up for me. We did this, that, and the third. She gonna go to the feds and tell them everything. That's what women do, not a man. So the longer distance gets in between you, you start building shit in your head. So you start telling her more shit. And then if you speak to me, you gonna be like, oh shit, I went out there, did it again, because pillow talk keep fucking you up. You made her hate me. Did you tell her I said she was ugly? Was it that part? You didn't tell her that. Maybe if you told her that, I could take that. But then I said, why would you tell her that? What conversation did I matter? See, what happens with a woman when she's with you, if she was a good woman, she'd be telling you, I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. That's your family. She went and ran with it. Now y'all got a little girl, and y'all doing what you do, even though whether the baby's yours or not, you gonna stay there anyway. But then when she fucks up and do you dirty, you come back and tell me all your fucking business. That's what your feminine niggas do. Moving along. Then we go to another nigga. You know him well. He went out there with this fucking monster. Stuck his dick in this ugly bitch. Fell in love. She stuck her finger up his ass. Everything made him fall in love. Fucked his whole life up. Ruined him. You know him well. Put shit all up in his head. And let's take it back. You told me you were influenced by outside source. Yeah, it was your fucking ugly bitch. Your fucking woman, nigga. See, the difference with my wife that you know very well, she don't influence me with negativity, nigga. Because number one, if she talks negative about her family member, I'm always telling her, no, that's your family. That's your brother. That's your cousin. That's your friend. That no matter what, even if I know they ain't worth shit, I still always tell her that's what a real man would do, pussy. Oh, you have no idea how she's going to fuck you over, nigga. Watch. I know something you don't know, nigga. I'm gonna give you 3 letters, nigga. ICE. You better be fucking careful, okay? Because you're gonna fuck around, bro. You better make sure you home today. ICE breaks that fucking door down. That bitch fuck with the wrong one. You better make sure that you grab that fucking baby. The baby's innocent, beautiful little girl. But okay, whether you a stepfather, a real father, you better make sure you home when ICE knocks that fucking door down. Because it's going to be hell when she goes back to work. Because they got her. And you don't even live that far from the fucking holding cell. You know where that big shit is in Newark? Delaney Hall? All on the news, nigga. You literally are like 15 minutes away from that shit. You didn't tell this bitch, you don't want to fuck with this nigga, he gonna make shit bad for us. But no, you went and pandered to her. Feminine male. Instead of controlling the situation, it wouldn't be me. You let her run you. Tell you about a nigga that seen you in diapers, nigga. When your own father didn't want your fucking ass, nigga, I told him, don't do that. Your father was ready to dip. I don't want him. I said, nah, don't do that. We gonna raise that little nigga. I'm here for you. Tell me that ain't the fucking truth. He still regret having you, nigga. Okay? That little bitch came in between that. You fucking allowed her, nigga. Ain't no fucking woman could come between no woman could come in between my sisters. I don't give a fuck how we don't get along. They don't have the ability to come to me and say, fuck your sister, I don't like. I'm gonna be like, yo, bitch, you wanna say that one more time before I spit in your fucking face? Your grandmother was suffering, nigga. You remember that when she broke her fucking when she broke her hip? Cause you turned your back on her and she fucking broke her hip? And then you fucking went MIA for 2 years? Now, see, the crazy thing is, I forgave you for that. Cause that's what niggas do like you. I ain't tripping. And she got the audacity to have a problem with me. She kept you away from your grandmother. Now your grandmother's gone. You have no idea when that shit, this is new. It ain't hit you yet, but it will. When you sitting in that subway station, fucked up with needles in your fucking damn arm, saying life sucks, you gonna say, he warned me. See, one thing about a death, it's gonna get you. It may not happen next year, it may not happen that shit can happen 30 years from now, but it will get you before you leave this earth. You're gonna regret that. I don't have no regrets. I held your grandmother down, nigga. When y'all all left her for dead. See, you new breed of niggas, you let women control you. Women know a pussy. And they know a nigga that he ain't gonna be the one. A woman never attempted to do that with me, ever. It never happened. But they come to y'all. Cause they know y'all niggas, your fathers didn't teach y'all shit. They didn't teach y'all about a woman. See, my dad taught me about women. Yours didn't. Facts. And your father, he told you recently, he didn't even want you. This is how we have to get things through people's heads, through social media, because this is what happens. This is the poison when you're watching me. Show her this fucking video. Tell her about that nasty fucking ugly, you just love ugly bitches, nigga, I don't. Tell her about that one you coming home kissing your kids after you eating pussies and ass, nigga. I ain't eating no pussy, nigga, no ass since my daughter been on this earth, nigga. Cause I know once I do that, I can't kiss anymore. You got a newborn, nigga. She probably got a cold or sick cause you kissing everybody's asshole. Did you tell your bitch that? I bet you didn't tell her that part. See, I'm gonna give you niggas something to talk about when you're listening to these videos and saying, And the one you know even better, I mean, come on, I know too much about him. But again, that was his choice. See, sometimes you gotta let shit play out. That's what a real man does. I know you're fucked. When everything is fucked up, you come to me and talk bad about her. Then when it go back on, you want to come and ask, could she come along? You're not going to ask me that. You better keep that motherfucker away from me. Because the minute she come next to me, I'm giving you the 3 letters. I'm warning you. I put that on my life, bro. She needs to stay the fuck away from me. Keep her away, because you're going to fuck around and a max man going to come up in here and send her bitch back to Nigeria. Keep it up. You're going to be a single dad for real. Okay? Be very careful with that. So show her this video. Show her this video to tell her that you said her pussy ain't even good. Show her this. And back to you, bro. You talking, didn't I set you up? Didn't you fuck that prostitute for $200 you gave her and you came in 3 minutes? Then she called me laughing at it, then gave me $100 of it. Did she tell you that? Remember the Dominican chick nigga that you went in the fucking spot around the corner from your house? Literally 2 minutes from your house. Remember that? I told you where to go. You didn't think that was a setup at that point? Why would I tell you that? I know the girl. Why? I know which one you're gonna pick. And you came in and came right out. Because you're a trick. See, your wife is smart because she know you're gonna die before her. She knows it. But she got your pension. So that means if you die at 60, just I'm not saying you will, but let's say you die. She's gonna probably die at 90. And she got 30 years and you still paying for that. She could be in a whole brand new fucking marriage still receiving that pension. You know it. You got great benefits. She ain't no fool, nigga. You the fool. See, instead of you going out there getting another bitch that got money, y'all niggas fall in love with this slut. Why don't y'all niggas just go get one bitch that got money? Instead of everybody acting like they got it. You working hard, busting your ass for what? See, I'm surrounded by all you feminine niggas. So when the woman act up, I expect that. Oh, Nate did a live, he was talking about me today, even though I probably wasn't. But they're going to take it. They're women, I understand. Estrogen, there's a whole bunch of, I get it. Well, come on, black man. I seen you niggas talk shit about killing a brother. And then you seen the brother face to face and you have nothing to say. You get on the phone with a family member and tell him, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to have somebody kill him. I'm going to pull a bullet in his head. And then you see the nigga and the nigga gives you some food and y'all break bread. I seen it. And then he in return says, I ain't fucking with him because he wanted to have me killed. But nigga, you fed him. And he wasn't talking to you, he was listening on to somebody else's conversation. The point of the matter is he wasn't talking to you directly. He never said it to your face. So-and-so was talking about you. He ain't tell me nothing. You niggas come to me because I'm linked to the people. And I'm like, yo, why don't you just go to him and say, yo, bro, what's up? I didn't know we had a problem. Oh, you want people to agree with you? No, nigga, that's what the fuck you think. That's why we don't talk on the phone no more. You can't call me. You're never gonna have that access, ever. The minute you say hello, I'm gonna hang up the fucking phone, nigga. Knock on the door. Be a man. That's what a man does. The problem now, the black woman is subjected because all you niggas is feminine. You got this feminine behavior because you act like a bitch. You tell your wife everything in bedroom talk. You ever watch the show 90 Day Fiance? Bedroom talk, gay niggas sitting there. They're supposed to do that. The two ladies doing better. They're supposed to do that. A man should not be pouring his heart out to his wife about his feminine qualities. And it's up to the wife to question, yo, what are you doing? No, that's some bitch shit. Back to you, my brother. You married a lesbian woman, my brother. You can't judge no one. You out the game. You can't say nothing. You can't. That's like a woman. I expect a woman to marry a gay man and maybe think she could put some pussy on him, try to change him. I expect it because that's a woman. A woman would do that. No man should marry a hoe and expect her to be a housewife. You can't marry a lesbian and think that she's not going to stop eating pussy when you're not around. You can't come to me and tell me we got a divorce. And when am I going to be in shock? No, I have to act it out and say, what? Yo, get the fuck out of here. You know me, and now I got to be mad dramatic. No. Now I got to say to you, what you expect? What you mean by that? Bro, can I tell you that? No, I can't, because you're not going to be able to handle it because you're feminine. So I lied to you the whole time because I knew you was feminine, nigga. I walked around seashells. I don't care how famous a black man gets. These fucking celebrities watch the comments. They do. Okay? I done got kicked off The Rocks. I done got kicked off of Kid Capri, Cameron. They all fucking kicked me off. Because when I left the fucking comedy, couldn't handle it. So they watch, even at their ability, even at their level. Yeah, Method Man, I left a comment on something. He fucked with me. It wasn't a bad comment, so he saluted me. Then this dick rider jumps on it. Yeah, Big Nate, because you know, no, nigga, you see Meth talking to me, and then now you leaving a comment. I'm not going to fucking hit you with a comment. What kind of pussy shit is that? You been on my Facebook from the beginning. You ain't never left me a comment, nigga, on none of them fucking videos. I'm not commenting you, nigga. It's bitch shit. And the great thing about social media, the great thing about streams, we have the tools now to talk and get the message across, just in case you're watching. So when you do see me now you can look in embarrassment. Don't you dare tell me you getting a divorce with her, even though I heard it. You better off just staying with it, kid, because you're gonna be terrible out here. Because you're feminine. A woman controls your emotions, nigga. That's the difference. There's only one woman that could get me weak right now. She's 6 years old. Big difference. Part of being a man and showing masculinity is not calling a girl masculine, pussy hole. What kind of pussy calls a woman, these women want to be masculine? Because you want to be a bitch. That's what it means. I never called a woman masculine in my life unless she looked like Young M.A. or Queen Latifah and fucking goddamn Set It Off. That's masculine. But y'all ain't even talking about her character in the movie. Nigga, I've been around Queen Latifah. Who didn't know she was gay when we was going to the Peppermint Lounge? Her fucking damn gay ass. Y'all waited to hear her confirm it? Nigga, we knew this already. You waited for her to come out the closet nearly 35 years later? When she wasn't Ladies First or Good Enough? Oh, she did a great job in her movie and Set It Off. What, playing herself? Jada Pinkett did the best job in the movie. It wasn't Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah played her role. That's who she is. That's a stud. You can't call a good actor that somebody that plays himself. That's why Denzel's not a great actor. He plays himself. Will Smith, when he wanted to fuck that little nigga in the movie that when he first got big, he's playing his role. That's just Will Smith. He's feminine. You seen when he went up there and smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. Those are two feminine men, because Chris Rock's a bitch. Will Smith's a pussy. But Will Smith is dangerous because a woman controlled him. This guy is like the worst with it. Expecting me tomorrow, but you're annoying. Nobody's teaching y'all how to be men. All of you pussies sit on my damn live stream like a woman. And what do? Then you put all this shit up in your head. And then when your wife fucking leaves you, now you call me and want to be a player. What a fucking disgrace. I'm a piece of shit when you're going against the grain. But now when you're doing the right thing, you want to fucking call me up. No. How soon you forgot? It's not me. Did you forget? Did you forget what we're building here? Do you know the average black male is feminine? Let's not forget about these little young, dirty motherfuckers shooting everybody up, killing everybody. What happened the other day? A 15-year-old just got shot from a 13-year-old? Fuck these little young niggas. They're feminine. They deal with things emotionally. They will shoot you and kill you. No different than a pit bull. Yeah, it's a dog. You could probably kick them across the street, but they're dangerous. They got to start sending these little motherfuckers and put them out the war at 10 years old. Put them out there in a fucking war. They're going to kill somebody anyway. Let them fight a war. Draft these little motherfuckers. You don't draft them, hoods is going to remain hoods. We would not have there would never be a ghetto neighborhood when niggas start getting drafted. Never. It's a political thing. They know that the more they let the black man destroy the neighborhoods, it becomes affordable. And then they could go, hey, we're going to build affordable housing and build it up. And then everybody makes billions of dollars except the stupid niggas. They need the nigga to shoot it. They're watching. Developers love when they do that. Because if these niggas go to war, the property value goes up. We at war right now, the gas is up. You take all these niggas out the hoods throughout the United States, no more poverty. No more crime. We ain't got to worry about the little motherfucking man who was walking around with a face mask on in high school. I feel the cops should shoot all them motherfuckers. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, especially them sons. They're dangerous and worthless. Y'all don't let the cop do your job. Okay? But if the cops do their job, you're gonna tear the communities up more, and then other people are gonna get hit innocently. They know the best way to do, you gotta draft them boys. But they draft them, it works against the developers. The developers don't make no money. It's sort of like giving somebody AIDS treatment rather than fucking giving them the fucking damn, you know what I mean? Why they not gonna give them the cure? You give somebody the cure, it's a one-time thing, right? You giving treatment, you link them forever. You can milk them. Imagine having a patient that you can get medication for 40, 50, 60 years. Look at the jails. They give him time. They make the money from the inmate. They don't make the money when he's dead. When he goes on fucking death row, it's going to come to an end. You know how it is. How many of y'all live with family and y'all was milking them and they passed away? The buck stops there. That's what it'll eliminate that shithole. Put them to war. That's it. It eliminate everything. It won't be a nigga that you will ever see act up, ever. Because they're going to ship him out to a war, a fucking landmine without his mother. They keep him here. Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to have to body 3 13-year-old niggas every summer. But guess what happens to that community? They keep mourning, they keep killing, keep mourning. Next thing you know, everybody moves to Atlanta or Texas and the building goes up for fucking $4,000. They rebuild it, raise the rent, the rest is history. It's a process. That feminine male, that little fucking pussy son of yours, all he know how to do is shoot somebody. He ain't no fucking man. He don't got a father to say, go out there and kick his ass. And if you don't fucking kick his ass, I'm gonna kick your ass. Now the mother's going on drive-by shootings with that little dirty motherfucker. She supports him. We just had a sister out here from Mount Vernon, top policewoman. She went out there to the courts with her little dirty ass fucking gang member son and went out there. The nigga had a drive-by. She told the nigga, go shoot the nigga. And he went off in a fucking damn getaway car. Now they locked up and ruined her life. Because of that bum ass nigga. That feminine fucking male. He can't fight. These niggas are so stupid, they'll give the cops, y'all better than me, because if I was a cop, I ain't using no taser guns, I'm shooting. You don't open that motherfucking car and play that game, I'm shooting through the fucking window. I would have never passed this psych test because I'm shooting. I have a deadly weapon, you will respect me. But they respect that fucking goddamn stick-up kid. He don't even know how to shoot. All he do is shoot babies by accident. But y'all put him on a pedestal. Jim Jones, Mano, Davies, all them niggas are dope fiend pussies. All of them. Pussies. Emotional bitches. Fabulous, all of them. Pussy hoes. That's not New York City. All them niggas is under the fucking dead. Most of the real niggas is dead. Ain't no real niggas in hip hop. I can't name one. 50's a pussy. Jay-Z's a pussy. They don't know how to work together and get money together. All they do is drag each other. That's what these feminine niggas do. That's our black culture. We don't know how to say, yo, man, let's make amends and do this together. It's the men. So the woman, how the fuck is she gonna repair? She ain't gonna get no better. Bad enough she born a woman. She's already gonna be fucking emotional. He can't get out of her feelings because all he gonna do, shit, if anything, he's worse than her. She think it's gangster when somebody says something about me, I'm gonna go shoot him. She think it's gangster. She think it's gangster to go visit Boys Town and smelling butthole and balls in that fucking jail and going to visit that nigga in his prison suit. She think that's gangster. A nigga going to jail with his dreadlocks. Who's braiding his fucking hair? Another boy? What's feminine to her is gangster. What's gangster to her is feminine. She has no clue. She didn't have a father either. Lost. Because they know you're so fucking stupid. And not stupid because you're just dumb. Stupid to the fact that you don't even see you are the problem. The woman that bought all these gifts here, she know the deal. But she's a fucking wreck because she knows she has a problem. And she admitted it. When I call it out, I get it. She's a woman. She's not going to do well with receiving it, just like you. We can't keep it real with you no more. We just got to cut the access. That's it. Don't tell you don't call no fucking more. Good luck on trying to get to me. You know where I live. You know where we break bread. Knock on the fucking door, pussy hoe. Back to you, clown. You want to bring this bitch over here to talk to me about what you pour. You threw me under the rug, nigga, I'll throw you under the rug. Now, I will do that. But she's on the ice list, nigga. You need to be careful. You need to keep hiding her. Tell her don't even go back to work. It's worthless because they're going to fucking lock her up anyway. You're a fool. And you could put all that shit in your mind of what happened, nigga. You know what I gave you. Your mother would be very disappointed in you, brother. And now your grandmother's just as disappointed because they know you wasn't worth shit. Maybe your father was right. All along, I didn't listen to him, but maybe he was right. He didn't want you. Why don't you take it out on him? Did you tell that fucking ugly monster about him? No, you didn't. You're fucking cooked for his ass. That's all these niggas do, talk about each other. I seen two brothers talk about killing each other, and when they seen each other face to face, nobody gave this smoke. Nobody said a fucking word. Not even sorry, nigga. We just lost our mother. They didn't even look at each other and say that. Let me get on you, asshole. Let me add you to this. You with this fucking ghetto bitch, and that's my family. And she fucking runs you? Pussy. I thought you was a thug. You ain't no thug. You can't be official because you fucking with her. You had a baby and you got 6 kids on the side, nigga. Now let's knock it off. Let's be real honest here, brother. All right? Fatherless too. You didn't have a fucking father. That's why you're a loser. All right? She had a father. The difference is she didn't listen to him. That's why she ended up with you. See where it all makes sense? So y'all can't impress me. You couldn't impress me in a coffin, nigga. Whether you dead or alive, it don't make a difference, nigga, because there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers out you ruining black women. Okay? They just love shitholes. Okay? Now, we don't know who y'all raising because I know y'all got a little one and I'm going to leave that alone, but it ain't too hard to tell how this is going to end up. I'm not impressed. I never was. The thing is, you can't even keep her in line. Just in case she's listening, did she tell you that? Did she let you know that she's still involved with another man? Did she fucking tell you that? Did she tell you them letters is still coming to the fucking crib, loser? All you gonna do with your emotional ass to break her fucking headphones? Let her call the cops. She gonna tell the cops to leave anyway, and y'all gonna fuck your life out the way, and then everything's gonna be back to normal, but y'all niggas is bums. You could be angry all you want. That's what they do. I expect her to do that. But nigga, you supposed to be a fucking man, pussy. I knew your mother, man. Your mother was amazing. God bless her soul. You fucking ruined your mother. A lot of y'all niggas put your mother in the grave. You gave your mother hell, nigga. I heard it personally. Okay? And now you suffering, nigga. It hits. When you lose a mother, it's gonna hit you. I'll give it 10 years. That's when reality sets in. Especially when you hit 40 as a man, forget it. You're never gonna be right. Because you lost your mother and didn't have a father. So what can you do? You're gonna take it out on a woman. You can't lead away. When she's emotional, you join right in with her. When she act like a bitch, you act like a bitcher. Pussy hoe. Want to add another one to the list? Okay, cuzzo. What's going on, cuzzo? I hope you're listening, you fucking punk. You did your mother dirty, still living in the same spot, you fucking loser. You don't even own shit. You meet this fine bitch, something I would fuck, you know that. I give you credit, you got the baddest bitch of them all. I could see why you were fucked up, because your bitch is bad. She's awesome. Puerto Rican, tattoo all up, nice fucking body. She works at the same job, you googly, corny looking ass nigga. But you're feminine. You're a mama's boy. Only man that stood up for you, nigga, was me when you was coming up, pussy. I give your mother the credit because she definitely had you around me. But the problem is the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Your father was a piece of shit. That's how it goes. Yes, we're blood, nigga, but your father was a piece of shit. He didn't even want to be bothered with you. He went to jail and came home and still didn't want to fuck with you. He denied you, nigga. Now you got this bad bitch scooped up, took over the whole fucking household. Brand new car. Shout out to her. Because she runs you, nigga. Because God forbid she leaves you, you're going to kill yourself. You know it. You took in adult kids. You a kid yourself. And then you're mad at me because of some shit you did to your mother, nigga? You didn't do it to me. And then when I caught you, you fucking act like a pussy and ran. Now we have kids and you think you're an adult. No, nigga, you're still a child, nigga. Now, I don't want your mother to pass because that would fuck me up because your mother is my cousin. But I know I can't go to you as a man, nigga, because you're going to run and tell her. And I can't go to her because she's a woman. So I'm going to tell you through the fucking internet, okay? This is why we don't have a relationship, okay? Because you forgot to tell the world that I'm still sucking my mother's titty. Because God forbid she died, nigga, you're done. You can't live without her. Okay? That's why you took over the fucking house. She don't even have a peace and quiet. She probably wish she stayed back at work. But she don't got a real man fucking straight now because your father, he don't even live too far from you. Why don't he go over there and show you love? He won't, nigga. He don't want you. So the nigga that cared for you and loved you, you turned your back on me. So we tried. We go to your party. We go to your daughter's first-year-old birthday because you uninvited me because I didn't respond to the Evite first, and then told your mother I uninvited him because he regulated me basically because I was buying drugs in front of my fucking house. You're mad at me for that? That's that feminine male. And the longer you stay away, the worse he gets because now he builds shit up in his head just like a bitch. That's how they do. Black men are the new pussies. They the new bitches. They worse than women. That's what they did to our community. They push all that. That's why they paying these niggas $2 million. The more they pay them, the more you're like, you know what? I want to be a bitch too. You want to be a pussy too? I won't be me. 2 million motherfucking. They will never pay me 2 million because I'm guiding the people the right way. They ain't gonna want to pay me shit. But if you niggas keep dragging everybody, we'll fucking pay you. You keep gossiping and keeping a black man down and keep paying. That's why Tupac is dead, nigga, because he was regulating y'all niggas, putting sense into your fucking head. Method Man responded to these young people man, stop responding to these young niggas. Stop responding to them. They're going to die off anyway. They're either going to go to jail to get fucked up the ass or they're going to get shot killed. You know what I mean? Let them do what they do. Trust me when I tell you, when you ignore these niggas, they're going to fuck themselves. Let the process take. Sometimes you got to let shit just go take its course. It's going to happen. They're young and stupid. I know it bothers him because he comes from that era. No, let them do them. Believe me. What happens to a young black man when nobody gives a fuck about him? He becomes a menace to society, right? So let him keep becoming a menace. He gonna run into that white man that's gonna shoot him with that fucking shotgun. He's not gonna have enough time, or he gonna have another fucking woman. He wants to be treated and wined and dined like a woman. He wants you to bring it to the table, bring something to the table like a fucking woman. He wants to be approached and treated like a lady, like a woman. He wants to go to the gym and work on his body and have weight loss drugs so he could get approached like a woman. He doesn't even realize there's an agenda for him. They already had the agenda for the black women to get rid of the black men in the 1970s. They didn't want him in the fucking household. Now the best way to get to that black jackass is let him die in his own shit. That's what the white man do. Oh my God, my 13-year-old got shot. He was a good kid. And they ain't gonna do nothing about that shit. They want you to keep doing that to prove how stupid y'all motherfuckers is. It's a setup. Now you go date the damn Hispanic woman and the whole family looking at you as nothing but a trick in America. Ain't that a bitch? When you went to her country, you was a king. Now in your own country, you ain't nothing but a trick. I remember when a white man was a trick. Now Well, who's the biggest hoe? It should have been the Latin and fucking Asian bitch. It's that goddamn sister. They look at y'all as Cardi B. All you are is a big butt fucking tooting bitch. The Latin woman comes to America, they treat her like a fucking lady. The black woman born in America, they treat her like shit. Only way they cut a record deal with us when she telling you pop them bags and where all my strippers and fucking scammers at. Spend that money, pop that. That's where it works. That's what they look at you as, black woman. A whore. A dirty bitch, because your own black man said that. So you think, well, who wants the black man? Don't the Latin woman? Not here. I get profiled every goddamn day, especially when I'm in Jersey. They hate me out there. Oh my God, there's that nigga, that fucking trick. He's probably going to buy my daughter. My wife's like, why they always stay? I said, because they think I'm one of the Johns from their country. I fucked the head up with that one. They think I'm a fucking John. Oh my God, no. That's a bad part of my lifestyle. American black, well, no good, no good. But the black women's like, well, I thought that she don't know any difference. She didn't have a father. She believes anything that shithole says. Because if she had a daddy, she would have never believed a nigga. She'd be like, you gotta think about it, black man. You tell that black woman you're superior to the world. All right? Only time you're superior is when that white woman's using you because you got a big dick. And most of you niggas ain't even packing that. You can't fuck. You're not confident. As soon as a bitch want a dick pic, now you like, oh, fucking game over. I can't do that. It's going to take another hour to get an erection. On top of it, you got to pill up because you can't fuck. You over 50. You know it's over. If it ain't, it'll be over at 55. If it ain't 55, it'll be 60. Oh, you forgot about that part. I'm surrounded by that. And I've accepted all of y'all the way y'all. I know y'all niggas is bitches. But then you fucking turn it on me. Like I did something wrong. I want to hear somebody once say to me, I apologize, I am blank. If you a junkie, man, I'm sorry, I'm a fucking junkie. Man, I'm sorry, I am an alcoholic. Nate, I'm sorry, I'm a whore. Nate, I'm sorry, I am jealous. I'm a jealous bitch. Instead of blaming me. Why don't you tell the whole fucking world who you are? Tell your baby's mother, whoever that woman you made that baby with, maybe somebody else did, and say to her, I'm a lousy piece of shit. My father didn't even want me. My mother passed away, unfortunately, early, but my father didn't want me. I didn't listen to nothing that my other uncle told me. Why don't you tell her that? Tell her that I'm a worthless piece of shit. I knew you was a worthless piece of shit. Your father didn't fucking want you. And I still was like, you know what? Even though he's a piece of shit, you know what? Don't give up on a little nigga. I still helped you out even though you was worthless. And now look. So now the family's in shock. I'm like, well, I knew this already. He didn't want him. You was born as a misfit. You didn't tell her that, did you? But you fucking, they throw me under the bus. They throw the most powerful male figure in your life, you throw me under the fucking bus. Black man, the fact that you with my family member, you should be privileged, nigga. But I tell you one fucking thing. I don't care if you marry a nigga, you'll never be my brother-in-law. I'm ashamed of that. You just gonna be a nigga she married. You won't be my motherfucking brother-in-law. That's in my will. Don't give them shit. Period. You have no idea. You fucked yourself. Y'all fucked each other. Go make another baby and make the world better. Good luck with that. A man lays down the law. This is what it's gonna be. We ain't having that. You disrespect my mother one more fucking time, bitch, we're done. But you niggas, she disrespect your mother every week. You ain't going nowhere. I bet you she won't do it to me. One thing about a woman, she know who to fuck with. And they fuck you all you niggas over. What's my, oh, this one you was doing this, masturbating, she seen this, seen that in your phone, but you upgraded her. She cheated and you upgraded her. Let me give you an example of what a real man would do. I had a woman cheat on me. I loved her so much I tried to do it. I couldn't even do it, nigga. I couldn't even fucking sleep with her. My father told me, he said, Junior, you got back with that girl? I said, yeah, we work. He said, it ain't gonna never be the same. And he closed the fucking door on me. And guess what? The next day I fucking barked and I crashed out. You fucking bit your horse because I couldn't handle it. You niggas will forget this shit and fucking me. You bring her from a $300,000 house upgraded to $1 million. Fuck it, we gonna forget like it ain't happened. And then when shit hits the fan, you come to Coy again. They always come to me when shit get bad. But then when shit is good, you niggas disappear again. You know, do yourselves a favor. Before you go to these YouTubers and people that you look up to, find out if they're a man or not. Don't just go by males, because I haven't seen one yet. And the ones that speaking like men, they're gay. You got D.L. Hewley, you got that other fucking clown that's married to a white man. These niggas are speaking for the cause, but they're homos. Can somebody show me one straight man that puts the foot down on a woman? Now listen, I don't mean that literally. Because a real man ain't got to put his hands on a woman. Oh, alpha male. You don't want to be an alpha male. Alpha males were abusive to women. Alpha males would smack the shit out of a woman and beat her up, okay? Ike Turner was an alpha male. Diddy's an alpha male. You don't want to be an alpha male. Just a real man is enough. Can somebody show me one man, non-celebrity? Can somebody give me an uncle? Can somebody even give me somebody deceased that played a real, can somebody show me an actor that played a real man in a movie or a TV show? James Evans, Will Smith's uncle in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, George Jefferson in The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, Red Fox, Lamont. These were characters of real men. Michael Landon from Little House on the Prairie. I don't have a man in my life. Hold on. Forgot about one. I ain't forget about that. I'm gonna keep this one short because I look up to this brother. You never been right when she told you she cheated. She told you she cheated on you. She said she was sucking a guy's dick. He didn't get an erection. It ruined you. And you upgraded her. You upgraded her. And now you paid a big price. And you know what I'm talking about. I expect you to be bitter. You're gonna hold it in. That's what feminine men do. They hold it in. They don't talk. Yo, stay here. I know that's what feminine men do. They hold it in. I'm gonna hold it in. I'm not telling nobody. I keep it to myself. Don't you know you're doing more damage? You're becoming feminine the more you do that. It makes you soft. I'm done with her. Yeah, well, how many days? A week, 2 weeks? Shit, there's no way you're going to be able to handle that. There's no way. You're not going to be able to live. You're going to end up, believe me when I tell you, you're going to get weak. Just upgrade her. Because you're not going to be able to survive without her. Even though she fucking did you dirty, it's not, it ain't because you're not a man. I expect a woman to do that. All the women that turn their back and they go through their emotions and there's something I said or may got offended, I said this, or we had a debate or a conversation that went left because they started talking. I expect that. They're woman. But if you men were doing the job, you could have checked her because she would have said, ask Daniel. He'd have been like, bitch, that's the only fucking, your father, is your father dead? You better call that nigga back. That's the closest thing you're going to get to a dad. But they don't have that around. Oh, my brothers, I look up to them. Why? How do they reinforce you as a woman? If your dad is not around, how do they give the manhood to you? How do they complete you? That's what you have to ask yourself as a woman. How does he complete you and your fucking man's a pussy? Test him. Test him right now and talk about your sister. And if he agrees with you and lets you go and says, no, that's wrong, that's your sister, don't do that. He not going to do that because you ain't got a real man. Sad part is you can never get a real man because you're not a lady. That part. But the sad part is you may get a good guy. You may get a decent guy. You may get that fucking thug because he's highly available, but you'll never get a real man. Number one, he's actually a dying breed. I barely know any. I think I got like 2 left. 2. One's a millionaire, and the other one's a retired correction officer. 2? Did I miss something? Real men? That's all I got left. No, my Uncle Don, 3. Shout out to my Uncle Don for marrying my mother's best friend. And nearly 60 plus years later, he's still with her. Yeah. Okay, he's still here. Highly respected. But the problem is you niggas started getting pussy. And pussy started ruling y'all. Y'all didn't enjoy. You know, you got recreation and love. You love the woman, you cherish her, you love the lady, and then she got to put. Sorry about that. Sometimes we have this thing acting crazy, so excuse me. So, I want to say this, and I want to be clear. Social media, thank you, Terry. Social media does has its advantages. It gives us the advantage to express ourselves. That's what you should use it for. So if you can't get your point across, social media is good for that. But there's a thing called abuse of power. And we have the power. She said, forgive me, I could be wrong after you. I hope you. Oh, thank you, Terry. No, I'm doing better. The voice is, I just realized I haven't sneezed or coughed during this live stream. The good Lord has an ability that he's blessed me with. I can't hold things in because I'm a man. I can't. A man is given a privilege with his masculinity to be expressive. That's what a man does. If you look at these men in the 1960s, they was fighting for our rights. All of them that paved the way, all of the people that was paving the way, they spoke up. They gonna speak their mind. That was them OGs from back then spoke their mind. I was watching this thing called Attica, about the Attica, the prison, and it's this documentary. I love documentaries, and it's on Showtime. You know I gotta be official. See, I look at productions. You tell me Netflix, you tell me Showtime, it's gonna be better if it's on Showtime because Showtime is supreme. Even though one is streaming and one is cable, but still Showtime is supreme. They still have Showtime streaming. Anyway, Attica. And I noticed the inmates that was in these jails, they showing the inmates now when they were locked up, talk about all the things that they fought for were different. Those were a different species of men back then. The species we living in now is niggas tell. They would kill a rat back then. Black or Italian, white, you a rat, they kill you. Now we live in a society now where the feminine male is put on a pedestal. They merit you for being feminine. If you gossip, the biggest gossip queen, they paying him not $2 million a year, nigga, $200 million. Then you got Kai Cenat that blew up on streaming with no talent, being goofy, being a nigga. They don't want you using your talent. So they sidetrack you by let everybody do a whole bunch of spoofs and pranks, and then we pay this nigga $200 million. They desensitize you. They let you throw it all away because they use a puppet to pay them this. Peep game. Charlemagne, $200 million. I think fucking Joe Buttons is making like $90 million to gossip. They don't want you utilizing your talents. They don't want you was probably born to be a lawyer, an entrepreneur. No. So now you come out of high school saying, I want to be a streamer. Like Kai Cenat. Or you an old nigga in your 50s saying, I want to be like Charlemagne. Let's get a podcast. All them things you wrote down in that yearbook in high school went down the fucking toilet. Because now you just want to be one of them shitty niggas. So now you're like, if he could make $200 million, I'll take $1 million of that. Not realizing that Charlemagne works for Roc Nation. And that's Jay-Z's fucking damn, Jay-Z's his pimp. They know how to get you niggas because they know you niggas is stupid when it comes to money. A black man would do anything for money and pussy. Back in the day, nigga had his, nah man, fuck that. We ain't playing that shit. What happened, James Evans? We ain't doing the good times no more. They ain't giving me this esterol, nah, I'm out. These niggas was leaving roles. They didn't recommend the black family, fuck out of here. Now nigga like, shit nigga, what you want to do? I'll do whatever. I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about. What happened when Tyrese took that role to Baby Boy? And them executives that was giving that money to motherfucking John Singleton. Where you think we putting this money, we ain't getting nothing out of it? Where John Singleton got that money to finance that movie? He went to the powers that be. You need $200 million for this film? We'll give it to you. Who's the lead actor in here? Tell him I want him to suck my cock. He bring the nigga into a fucking damn an audition, and what happened? Didn't Spanky the comedian say he had the part? Him, fucking Tyrese, and the other nigga. The executive said, which one of y'all gonna suck my dick? That nigga Spanky started cracking up laughing. That nigga Tyrese was serious as cancer. He said, what? Who got the part to the fucking movie? Then he went back the next day, had a cigar in his mouth. Yeah, look at my house. Yeah, but nigga, you ain't to deny that fucking situation. Why you ain't say, nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga? I ain't fuck no man to get in this movie. You couldn't. What happened to Tyrese? He's living with his pain. A black man cannot survive when he did something fucked up. You haven't seen nothing yet. Give Tyrese another 10 years on this earth if he lucky. He gonna get worse. Black men crumble when they got a fucked up past. They can't hold it back. It'll destroy him. So on one end, let shit just play out. Fucked up family member, bum ass nigga, don't even involve yourself. Never gonna work. And don't wait for it. Just let it do what it do. It's almost like, listen, plant this seed, I'll see you in 20 fucking years. Is it gonna grow? No, it's not. But I'm just letting you know, you're gonna plant it, ain't nothing gonna grow out of the bitch. Now we got some other shit here that will grow in that fucking harvest. That ain't gonna grow. You understand? It's just a warning. So when we look at these situations and break it down, Nate, what is the solution? The solution is what's being set up. They're demasculating the black man. They're making you have estrogen. You're walking around here with an attitude. You got road rage like a little bitch. Nigga cut you off. You want to get out and fight all in the traffic. You go to the Bahamas cruise on a fucking Carnival cruise. You fighting women. You niggas is holding up the camera, videotape it instead of breaking it up. You got your sons with them stinking fucking ugly ass dreads. He's not going to be able to get a job. You know he's not. You're working, busting your ass. Your kid's 30 years old, still living at home, ain't doing shit. He's a fucking bum. You're a woman now. That father would put his foot in his fucking ass, especially if he was a real man. These niggas are supposed to be at that war in Ukraine, putting in work. But no, you want to protect them, black woman. Yeah, you're a woman. It's expected. Oh, my son's good. He's this. Yeah, you're a woman. We expect you to talk like that about your son. Where's his father? Can we hear him talk? Can you just shut the fuck up? Let's listen to what he says. Okay? I do what I want to do. My husband got it. Well, your husband's not a man. Now, it's cool that you settled with that because you probably wouldn't have ended up with shit anyway. But you do realize that's not a man. He's an impact. So what do we do about all these fucking losers that's destroying us? And we're allowing us to get merited for being fucking gossip queens. How is the top man in the internet not educating us, but talking about celebrity sleuth? Wasn't Wendy Williams doing the same shit? I expect that from a woman. They all gossip. It's a woman. How the fuck did Wendy Williams put on Charlemagne and Wendy Williams is a thing of the past? Because men gossip queens is the it thing right now. They don't want the woman no more. They don't want Tamron. They want Steve Harvey. They want Charlemagne. They want Nori. They want $1 million worth of game. They want Fabulous and fucking Jim Jones. Bitches. It's a set. They set y'all up. Now they put the porn in their fucking mind. And now you want what you want. You like what you like. I get it. I've been there. Okay, I love old bitches. I love seeing old bitches get fucked out. You niggas is watching shit. At least I could get to that. You niggas is looking at little fucking 16-year-olds. Now you come out here dragging a black woman because nobody wants your old fucking ass. It's a setup. They don't want you in the black woman's life. They want her to suffer, so they demasculate you. Show you porn, fuck it, give him free porn, he ain't gonna want his woman no more. Show him that the white bitches are nastier, and Spanish bitches is eating pee and all that, and drinking and pissing shit. God damn it, he loves that. You start looking at your black woman like a turd. They just keep getting you. You fuck your neighborhoods up, then move to the white neighborhood, you dumb fuck. They build your shit up, but you can't build your own fucking community up. Show me one black man that built a community. Oh, what you call it, bought a block? No, nigga, Bismarcky had a block in New Jersey. Did you know that? Nobody talks about that on social media. He told me that personally. I own a block in Newark, a block, literally. He was getting that real estate money, nigga, in early 2000. And you niggas are impressed about Mike's Epps wax corny ass? When I say a community, nigga, that means you made Flint, Michigan into some upscale shit. Have we ever did that yet? The fucking the Colombian cartel came here and made fucking that dump ass Miami into some prestigious shit from drug money. When a black man moves into a damn nice neighborhood, it gotta be a white one, unless it's in the gay Atlanta. They set y'all niggas up because you know y'all niggas is stupid. The feminine black male, he's growing and growing and growing. That's all he's doing. He said Tyrese had a video about a nervous breakdown recently, weeks prior, his girlfriend. He has a recent video? And I'm talking about the one he was crying to like 4 or 5 years ago. So Tyrese got a recent video? I didn't see that. Prior to, his girlfriend has a YouTube channel posting happy videos for her and her babe, AKA Tyrese, just bought a house. Because they're miserable. Most black people do that. Don't be fooled by niggas in the house. It means nothing. I'm more impressed by that white, single, billionaire white bitch in that fucking house. That's impressive. I'm not impressed with black people in the house. I'm just not, because I know they did it for the white man. But the white man, who are he doing it for, right? Right? So if I meet me a white woman and she's sitting there with that mansion and she's like, Nathaniel, I know you love your wife, but she knows that she got the ability to fucking take me from her. At least, not that will happen, but she knows that if anything is, she'll shoot a shot. What good is a motherfucker that's in debt with a goddamn 34 year old? What the fuck is she gonna do for me? She got a husband. She's gonna fuck around and slip and tell him, and then we all caught. He gonna shoot us both dead because he's feminine. Because once he finds, he killing both of us. How many men you seen in the game that found out their wife was cheating? He killed the kids, killed the wife, and then turned the gun on his fucking self. That's that feminine male. Forcing it. The black man start talking to somebody. You can't hold it in feminine. Holding it in is what bitches do. That's what a woman does. Is everything okay? Everything is fine. Well, I'll talk to you later. I got shit on my mind. I'm holding some things in. I got a bone to pick with you. Now you niggas got a bone to pick with me? You fucking pussy. And then you want to get on the phone and pour your fucking heart out. And when that bitch shoved that dildo up your ass again, now you want to turn on me? Get the fuck out of here. How dare you? Oh, it's about our kids. They should grow up together. No, they can't grow up together when I hate the parents. No, we're not doing that. How the fuck? My kid ain't got shit to do with your kid, nigga, if the fucking parent is here psycho, because I got to go through you. You know how many times we met parents in my daughter's school? It's okay, they get along, but the parents is crazy. Bitch can never come to my fucking house. Your family, that's worse. I have family members and she's a crackhead. Okay, I love her, but she can't be around my kids. It's simple logic. You know? Some of y'all niggas married. I got a family member that married a pedophile and knew it. This nigga was fucking 13-year-old girls, went to jail and she married him in the prison. But she mad at me. Hold on. You married a man that had sex with an underage girl, penetrated her, went to prison for it, and you married him in the jail against your parents' wishes. You didn't even give a fuck what they thought. You went into the jail and married him. You let a prison priest marry y'all niggas, and now you're mad at the world. Okay. Well, now we have pedophilia. Whose fault is that? My fault? Nate, am I waiting for accountability? No, I'm not waiting for it. I just want you to know that I know. Okay? To fuck me, you're fucking yourself. To think you're gonna fuck me is to fuck yourself. Because you're gonna pay for that. I can't predict the future, but I'll tell you this much, and it's not gonna work. I can't predict it, but I tell you it's not gonna work, so prove me wrong. Maybe I shouldn't predict it, but I did, and I'm willing to risk it. It's not gonna work. I've never been wrong. We're not gonna even get into exes. You niggas probably hate your exes. I love every ex-girlfriend I love. I wish I could have a party, have all my exes there. There's not one ex in my life I don't want to ever see in my life. I don't even have that anger. Pussy. Woman, I'm done. I cut an ex off. Yeah, I expect it. That's a woman. That's how they gonna do. Okay? That is the mindset. She's a woman. I never had an ex that I hated. Never. I don't have one. I don't know one. I've been hurt by two women to the point where I walked in the house and another man was in the fucking house. I don't hate her. I got even. I just fucked her sister-in-law. Now we even. Now she's mad at me. You got caught. I'm still standing. It was rough to get there, but I never wished her any harm. You understand what I'm saying? She's mad. I tell you why she's mad, because she's out here in this single world and it's a motherfucker. Now she's older and it's rough, and that's when they start calling me. One family member said, oh, one of your exes has been missing. However, last time you spoke to her, I haven't spoken to her in years. Is she missing? Is she dead? Okay, I don't think she's dead because nobody told me that part. It's been a week already. She's shutting down? Of course she's shutting down. She still got the same last fucking name. Every goofy nigga she fucked that I knew of, all them is hurting and fucked up in the game. One just had a heart transplant. Other one getting uglier and uglier. You know, it's rough out here. I know it is. Because if it was good, you would have known about it. Let me explain something to you about happiness. When people are happy, people want to share. When people are miserable and they have a whole bunch of materialistic items, they isolate themselves. That's what they do. People with happy, they want to share that shit. My biggest part of sharing these gifts right now is knowing that I shared it with you. And I didn't even bring it home yet to my family. Having a friend in your corner is a blessing. That is a blessing. I had one of my best friends literally went MIA for 6 years, bugged the fuck out. I forgave him. Because I know his history. I know his father didn't teach him anything about a woman. I know that he was influenced by a woman. I know that he has a feminine way of dealing with things, and I'm nothing like that. He's the type of nigga that tell you to your face, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Then when you walk away, he'll tell you, fuck that nigga, I don't like him. That's the type of nigga he is. But I've accepted that. Because growing up, I knew there wasn't too many men that were men. There wasn't too many boys that were being raised by their fathers. The mothers was kicking their ass. We didn't hear too many deep voices come in the room and say, get over here, boy. The only father they heard saying, get over here, boy, was Mr. T. So I had to accept the fact that, well, it ain't just gay Christopher as the friend in our group. We really got feminine men. And now 20, 30, 40 years later, all these niggas is all fucked up in the game, each and every last one of them. If they wives get caught sucking a man's dick and they see it, they will forgive her. The men that I learned and came from, they were done. And that woman suffered. Oh my God, I fucked up, I cheated, and she'll never get that ever again. They don't let hoes suffer no more. One leave, another nigga come back and make a God damn it, bitch. It's all his kids shit. That's all right. I'll take care of them too. Don't let her be foreign. He will adopt them kids. The feminine male. Thank you, Calvin. I appreciate it. So absolutely break down what true happiness. True happiness is so simple. It doesn't involve materialistic items. True happiness is a spirit. You feel it. True happiness, when you're truly happy, you want to share your happiness, not show it off. We don't talk about social media and get up there and telling people, oh, me and my boo went to a nice park today. No, nigga, that's not true happiness. That's miserable motherfuckers hiding as if there's true happiness. Because true happiness would be, you want to come along? We're going to a picnic today. We wanted to know if you would want to join us. True happiness may also be, you know what, we doing our own thing. I don't want to share it with nobody because I don't want nobody to feel a type of way because this shit is so amazing. True happiness means we could do nothing and feel like we got $1 million in our pocket. True happiness doesn't require you having money, but just enough to pay the bills and getting through the day. True happiness is knowing that we got each other. So when you let that outsider feminine male come in and infiltrate on your friends and take you away from them and tell you who your friends are, this one's no good for you, cut this one off, and your fucking punk ass, so all right, no problem, I'm gonna get rid of all of them. Feminine male. You know what they would have did to a woman like that attempted that with a nigga back in the day, the alpha male? The alpha male, you know what, he would have beat the shit out of her. He like, bitch, don't you fucking dare tell me who to be friends with. Do you understand, bitch? I be friends with who the fuck I want to be friends with. That's what he would have did. But now y'all put the alpha male on a pedestal. Now y'all don't even know what a fucking alpha male was. Okay? One of the top dogs alpha males, if you're just joining it, was Ike Turner. You don't want to be an alpha male. You just want to be a real fucking man. Not Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne that played the father in Boys in the Hood. You remember the part when Angela Bassett said, don't make me fucking make a scene, and he sat his ass down? He played a father role. Real men. Now y'all niggas out here shooting fucking 3-year-olds. Cause the father ain't around and you left the mother stranded cause she was ugly. Really? She wasn't that ugly when you stuck your dick inside of her. Shout out to Anthony. Nate, what counselor should be the richest people on earth? We need them in our life. Wise counselors should be the richest, right? They should be, but they can't merit that. Because remember, what moves us, right? Violence and drugs, right? Bullshit, like all the negative shit. People love violence, killings, like, you know what I mean? The bullshit is the shit. Sex, money, violence, all that shit, the negative shit is what moves us. Positive shit is boring. They're not gonna make money from it. They make more money from the bullshit. If social media was positive, it wouldn't be bad. But if it's bad for you, then we can hold you in. We get you, it's like a drug. You don't want to treat the nigga and get him away from the drugs and heal him. You want to keep the nigga addicted. That's how you make the longevity of the money. If you stay addicted and I'm giving you bullshit, that's how I keep making it. But if niggas wisen up, expose me, and they go positive, now my views go down, the subscribers leave, and the money goes. We got to keep the poison in the community because poison is addictive. In this society, right, love conquers everything. But poison is addictive. Love is not addictive. Love is effective. Love is essential. Love is all these, but there's no addiction. Love is not addictive. Falling in love with the wrong person is addictive. Falling in love with that pussy hole if you are straight. Fall in love with that asshole if you gay. Fall in love with that dick if you gay. Fall in love with dick if you a woman. All that is negative. That's poison. But you fell in love with a man, he never even put his hand on you, never touched you. You're around this man and your heart goes in the air because you're so connected. But you never even experienced that. You don't even know what love is. Now your life is wasted. They can't show you that. They don't want the black community to flourish. They know you're strong with everything else. We don't want our kids, but the white women want them. Go downtown Brooklyn, go in Queens. All you see is white women pushing around 10 babies. That's all these do in the 5 boroughs in New York City. White women want black kids. That's the wave. Yo, what's up, Chuck? Yo.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm wrapping this stream. I will call you back in 5 minutes. All right. So, let me leave you with these words. Stay focused here. Okay? The black woman, I done gave her the blueprint 3 years ago. Okay? I've been doing this shit for a long time. She listens, she'll prosper. She don't listen, she'll fuck herself. It's very simple. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck about her on YouTube. Nobody gives a fuck about her on Instagram, Twitter, Snap, nothing. You think they're gonna make my views higher? I got a shitload of videos on black women. My biggest fucking video is on now, and it's a mechanic. I get 2,000-3,000 views a day on that video. We up to like 50,000 already. It only been up for a week. Shit, big views for my encouraging videos is 300. 300. If I get 1,000 views on a positive video encouraging black women and men, that's very, very seldom. But the videos where if I'm getting on a black woman's ass, those do a little better. Do you understand how it goes? When your kids come out of high school right now, she's either going to be a fucking naked stripper, a thought female rapper, or the man's gonna be a fucking little gang member or a YouTuber / podcaster. They don't want you doing shit. They know you motherfuckers is stupid because they know you got the ability to find a cure for AIDS, cancer. You know what I mean? You were put on the world to do that. The white man's like, oh my gosh, they got these brains to do all these amazing things. Look at their stature. Keep them sidetracked. Pay fucking Cardi and all these fake butt bitches millions of dollars. Pay the fucking male podcasters to keep dragging everybody and gossiping. And that's what they do. And you niggas fall for it. All the time. Said Nate, can men be at Aruba in 2029 without being canceled and being criticized? No, it's over for the black man on that. He's canceled already. He's been canceled. He's been canceled since slavery. But he was up and coming in the 1960s and 70s. They had a lot of movements. So then the government said, fuck that, let's take him out this household, give these women welfare. Fuck that damn, we don't need that nigga because he gonna make the black woman stronger. So now they got him in a good position, fast forward. He hates black women. He don't want to fucking take care of her kids, barely his own. And now he wants his ass slicked. So they got him. All right? He wants to fuck little boys, little underage girls. They got him already. They got Grindr, a whole bunch of apps to keep him, you know what I mean? They don't got no apps to get no pussy, but they got a whole bunch of apps for him to fuck underage kids and men. Where I'm getting at is this. It doesn't matter where he's at, because he don't know where he's from. He doesn't go to a different country saying, I'm a proud American. This ain't his country. He don't want to have nothing to do with African. He think everybody over there is ugly. So whether it's Aruba or whether it's fucking Venus, it doesn't matter. He's canceled. The question is, how are we going to, the very little few that's going to navigate? Are we going to change the man for the better or let them know, well, nigga, you know you're looking crazy out here? When you got that crackhead family member, you got to say, listen, when does the crackhead family member want to do good? When you expose them or when they come to you and say, you're right, I'm a fucking junkie? That's when they want the help. I'm a fucking piece of shit junkie and I have to admit that to you. Now, you challenge me right now. And I want you to do this in the comments in the video. Try naming one real fucking man without telling me a celebrity. Just one. Tell me all that y'all was raised by a real fucking man because you're a real man and you're the fucking king of your house and your woman's the queen of it. Because in my household, we have the king, the queen, and the princess. But a lot of you niggas right now want to dress up like princesses and queens. They just keep pushing it on. And y'all biting the bait. You're biting the fucking bait. They're giving you the bait. You keep fucking going for it. You shut down just like a little fucking hoe. And then when you don't have access to me and you gonna crumble, nigga, you better call that fucking therapist. You pay them $250 an hour, but you want to waste my time and talk me to death for 3 hours with nothing? Yeah, okay. Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you.